I used to have a brain cell many years ago. I used to have a brain cell, though everyone would know. Because my little brain cell, it would make me frown every time I'd try to sit down. When they outsourced the bullying from the DWP, I decided that a brain cell was no further use to me. So I flushed it down the U-bend, round and round it went, and I joined the Ignoramus management. I used to have a brain cell, now I've got a void. I don't need a brain cell to bully the unemployed. As long as you're sadistic and as long as you are bent, you can join the Ignoramus management. I can terrorise old ladies, I can pull the legs off frogs, I can frighten little children and torture harmless dogs. I've got all the raw material for an ignoramus great, all topped off with a seething dose of hate. When an unemployed person needs help, I laugh in his face. I make his problems so much worse, I'm a chuckling disgrace. Then I lie to the regulator to cover up for what I've done. Oh, the Ignoramus management has such fun. But the regulators love me for my wicked ways, so I'll stay at Ignoramus for a few more working days. Then I'll get a lovely bonus from the taxpayer we love to rob, and retire to the Caribbean who needs a job. Oh, but someone found my brain cell and brought it back to me. So my job at Ignoramus, it's now history. I'm too overqualified, too intelligent to save. So they buried me in the Ignoramus grave. I wandered round central London, buried in despair. As a lowly unemployed person, Ignoramus would be a nightmare. But I learnt such evil ways in Ignoramus management that I hid my brain cell and entered Parliament. We can't pay the Department for Work and Pensions to help people find jobs, but we can take lovely backhanders from unscrupulous yobs. We scratch Ignoramus's back and they scratch ours as well. Who cares if the unemployed are tortured in hell? Why does something that can do the job outsource to something that can't? Are this country's leaders as mad as my giddy aunt? No, we've just got total derision for this nation and its flag, and prefer notes stuffed in an old brown paper bag. So our constituents are suffering. Do we give a fig? No, we've just been paid a bonus, so we're dancing an Irish jig. By the time you report to us our statutes and their breach, we'll be lying on a Mediterranean beach. But have no fear, my British people, for we will all return. We need more cash to launder, more graft we have to earn. When the Ignoramus management needs a contract at your expense, we'll be back to steal your pounds, your shillings and pence. Though the demoness of Grantham may be long dead and gone, in resource dissipation her legacy lives on. When there's nothing left to privatise and we begin to seethe, we'll privatise the air and charge you to breathe. Now even Britain's street lamps are going out one by one. When the last dying ember flickers, 'twill be Britain's setting sun. Put a shilling in the meter, and the light will come shining through. If Britain had a shilling, that's what it would do. But Parliament's beer money keeps flowing from the tourists we love to fleece. There's a question they keep asking, the asking will never cease. Why we use the old tin kettle for pouring out the tea? It's so this country has a pot left in which to pee. Now I have to tell you gravely, as has happened twice before, this wonderful old country is embroiled in a world war. Oh, we'd love to save this country, but its money's all been spent subsidising Ignoramus management. We can't buy tanks for the army, or ships for the boys in blue. Our Royal Air Force can do nothing in defence of you, for we've spent it all on rollers and mansions down in Kent, for our mates in the Ignoramus management. Aye, the British bulldog spirit has always seen us through, but Ignoramus break men instead of make men, so it will no longer do. Blame it all on Westminster, its corruption sick and vile, and bullying in the Ignoramus style. First we destroy the economy so no one can get a job. Then we dehumanise each person as if a brainless yob. Look into Britain's eyes and you'll see there's no one there. A once proud, productive country all gone spare. So our defeat seems certain. Slaves for 1,000 years, our children's future tainted with 1 billion mournful tears. The dictator's dirty jackboot, the oppressor's filthy smell, nearly as vile as the Ignoramus hell. But there's one verse left. But Britain's new finest hour was never in doubt, you see. My brain cell had an idea which guaranteed us victory. For there's no defence to poison when you decide to vent the venom of the Ignoramus management. So there you are.